Going second, play against Psychic. I only run one copies of Clemont this time. I don't know why, but I keep start the game with Clemont. I think running one Clemont is enough for this deck. Let's play Professor Research first. I need to find Magnemite. If we play Clemont, then we are going to hold too many cards. Since we cannot play our Magneton or Heliolisk right away, our Clemont can draw the backpack too, which means we can one-shot Indeedee. Let's one-shot this Reuniclus. Too late for routes showing up. My Clemont doesn't do much, and I also miss my backpack. One-shot Reuniclus. Let's evolve this one, right? If I run second copies of Clemont, we won't get maximum value with it since we only pull one card. Opponent bring Reuniclus too early to the front. Yeah, because there is a chance that we can one-shot Indeedee too. 140 damage with backpack. I cannot find my Magnemite, that is the problem. We draw two copies of Elemental Switch too early. Where is my Magnemite? I cannot find Pokeball too, right? Please, we need to draw Magnemite instead of Oricorio, thank you. Without Gardevoir, I think Reuniclus won't grow that huge. Mythical Slap. They cannot bring Indeedee to the front, too risky. If I have the backpack, we one-shot Indeedee. And I also run Cyrus to pull Indeedee back in case it survives. Another Reuniclus, are you sure about that? Without Gardevoir, we can easily take down Reuniclus, I think. Reuniclus doesn't deal that much damage. It failed to one-shot Heliolisk. Indeedee can deal more damage. If we are facing Venusaur, Mega Charizard or Mega Blastoise deck, then Indeedee can become the main damage dealer. I hope that the opponent doesn't shuffle away my elemental switch, that way we can attack with Heliolisk 2 more times in a row. We need to keep hitting Reuniclus with massive damage. We still have second Heliolisk. Cyrus, great. Another 120 damage. Opponent heal by 40 plus 30. Wow. Reuniclus survive. Not good. Attack with Magneton first. Wait, I actually draw this Clemont backpack. We can actually one-shot this Reuniclus if we bring our Heliolisk to the front. If only I know that I'm going to draw Clemont backpack. Opponent will heal by 40 again plus 30. 110. Next turn we win with Heliolisk. Oh, okay. They managed to flip heads and deal damage to our Magnezone, but I end the game. Magnemite. More damage. Yeah, I think Reuniclus deck is just lacking of heavy hitters. Nice game, by the way. Going first. Play against fighting type deck, our weakness. Okay. Mega Loppuny. Oricorio probably can hold Mega Loppuny for a while, but opponent probably also run Rampardos. I need to draw my Magneton, generate energy and play elemental switch. One shot binary with our Heliolisk. Maybe it will be too risky if I play Heliolisk next turn. Opponent run different binary. Cannot find my Magneton, great. If they play the flip coin binary, it can deal 40 damage if they manage to flip two heads. Cannot find my Magneton, really sucks. And the opponent already get Mega Loppuny that can confuse our Oricorio. They can also charging up Magneton. Two tail, okay. Unreliable, but we still get confused. I need to evolve to Heliolisk. Deal 120 damage then. Also, I need to draw Cyrus then. Remove Confuse. Play Clemont Backpack. Yeah, I think I shouldn't move energy from Magneton. Better to move energy from Oricorio. That way we can deal 90 damage to Mega Loppuny with our Magnezone. My bad. Yeah. Unreliable Loppuny. I need another elemental switch then. Can't find my other elemental switch. Should I bring Oricorio to the front? Opponent can attack with Magnezone, take down my Oricorio. I don't like that happen. We still need Cyrus, right? If only I'm holding my second elemental switch. I'm not drawing fast enough. The opponent does have Magnezone. Opponent only pull one card. With Cyrus we win this game. Take down Mega Loppuny. No Cyrus. That's fine. 6 card left. Still cannot find my Cyrus. The most important card always stay in the bottom of my deck. If I play 2 copies of Professor Research, not yet. Where is my second Professor Research? They need to flip coins if they want to hit my Magnezone. Opponent flip heads. But they burn 1 energy. They don't care about that, right? This elemental switch just showing up. Too late. Maybe play this Magnezone before the opponent shuffle it away. Oh, I forget about the negative effect from this Magnezone almost through the game. Wow. Need to be more focused next time when facing the new Magnezone deck. Imagine if we flip tail. That can cost us the game. I cannot find my Cyrus at all. Opponent will retreat. We bring Oricorio to the front. This Mega Loppuny is so unreliable, right? How many tails has the opponent flipped already? Finally Cyrus showing up. Come here, Mega Loppuny. Let me end the game with our Magnezone. Mirror shot. Opponent concede. Nice game. Going second. Start the game with Helioptile. And charging up Magnemite from bench. We can try to one-shot Indeedee with Heliolisk and Backpack. Only if we draw one. 10 damage from Helioptile. Plus 120 damage from Heliolisk, enough to take down Indeedee. Actually Indeedee can heal itself. Why my draw is so bad? Come on, I need to draw Clemont. Pull me Heliolisk and Backpack. One shot Indeedee. Greninja already. Water Shuriken 1, not good. My draw is so bad. I don't need 2 copies of Elemental Switch that early. Please help. Opponent only have 1 card left. Try to paralyze Suicune maybe? It won't be that easy, right? Great! Pokeball become that card. Unbelievable. How can I be so bad at drawing cards? I don't understand. Where the hell is my Professor Research and Clemont? They cannot retreat Indeedee, but opponent slowly take down my Magnemite with Water Shuriken. 10 card left. Another Water Shuriken to take down my Magnemite. Come on. Can I draw Clemont, Professor Research? Clemont is better because there is a chance that we can one-shot Indeedee. We fail. Need to flip heads again? No? I need my Heliolisk one-shot this Suicune, 160 damage, 20 damage from weakness, and 20 damage from Clement's backpack. Once I take down Suicune, probably we can recover from this situation. Water Shuriken this Helioptile. Oh, because they want to play Cyrus, of course. Come on, Heliolisk. Heliolisk, alright. Say goodbye to your Suicune. Too strong. 160 damage. Ooh, we have 2 copies of Elemental Switch. It means that I can attack with Heliolisk twice in a row. Indeedee requires a retreat cost. I don't have Clemont backpack anymore. Looks like we can still come back from this situation. Hopefully the opponent doesn't play Mars. No more Cyrus please. Slow us down. Where the hell is my Magneton? I still have one more Magneton in my deck. Alright. We still have one more elemental switch in order to attack again by next turn. Cannot believe we can come back from that kind of situation. Draw super bad in the early game. I cannot charge my Magneton or Magnezone at all. Opponent retreat and bring who to the front? Only Suicune. Thankfully the opponent doesn't put giant cap, so I win this game. 140 damage. Heliolisk. Super strong. Suicune doesn't have a chance against Heliolisk. Nice game. Going second. Start the game with Magnemite. Opponent play Misprit. No, it's actually a Gengar deck. So they just play Azelf to target my bench. Let's play Clemont first, thin down my deck. Maybe one Clemont is enough. Yeah, I think I run one Clemont. After this, 2 copies of Clemont is just too much. Since opponent can punish us with red card or Mars, we cannot evolve to Magneton or Heliolisk by turn 1 or turn 2. So we need to wait for one more turn before we able to drop our Magneton or Heliolisk. If I play Professor Research first, there is a chance that Clemont become dead card too. If my Professor Research draw Magneton or Heliolisk. So opponent can put our Pokemon to sleep. We need to find our Clemont backpack. My Pokeball become dead card, since I only run 4 copies of basic Pokemon. We need to flip heads, right? Maybe draw Clemont Backpack to one-shot opponent Gengar. Still not drawing fast enough. We need to wake up. We fail to wake up. Opponent is about to take down our Magnezone. We draw the Clemont Backpack, but Gengar is outside Heliolisk range. So I just play Helioptile first. If only the opponent doesn't put our Pokemon to sleep. Opponent having a hard time to search for the other Pokemon. Another Heliolisk. They need to develop another bench Pokemon. If I wake up, they lost the game right away. Okay, we win this game. Clemont is dead card already, right? Yep. 2 copies of Clemont is just too much. Let's run maybe Oricorio as our 5th basic Pokemon, so that my Pokeball won't become dead card easily. Okay. This time I only run 1 copies of Clemont. Because I think running 2 copies of Clemont is just too much. Clemont can easily become dead card. If we run 2 copies of it. Right now I already hold 2 copies of Magneton. So the remaining cards in my deck that can be pulled by Clemont are 2 copies of Heliolisk and 1 backpack. I swap 1 copies of Clemont with Oricorio. That way we can lower the chance of Pokeball become dead card. We paralyze Eiscue. 4 copies of basic Pokemon in our deck easily make our Pokeball become dead card, so I add Oricorio as our 5th basic Pokemon. If we play Clemont by the early game, our hand will be too vulnerable by Mars or red cards. Since we are holding too many cards, we cannot evolve our Pokemon to Magneton or to Heliolisk right away. Why the opponent play X-Speed? They cannot retreat, bro, because of Paralyze. Opponent misplay. Alright, we one-shot Eiscue. If I run second Clemont, then my Clemont only pull backpack, right? only one card, so we cannot get maximum value from Clemont. If they play Mega Gyarados deck, then I think it's already too late for Mega Gyarados or Mega Blastoise to charging up the energy in order to attack. We also have Oricorio. Maybe avoid develop more Pokemon, since opponent can deal damage to our bench if they charging up 6 energy to Mega Blastoise. If we draw second elemental switch, then we can also take down opponent Squirtle. They have to evolve to War Turtle. Maybe charging up Oricorio. Oricorio can protect us from Mega Blastoise. Nice game.